say, as you go into the night, now let's pull the mask up. And as you are asked to leave the area because you no longer qualify to continue answering questions, you'll see Ms. Walker back here. She's sitting at this cross where Ms. Parker and I are sitting too. She'll be sitting on that end. She has her certificate to give you, or you can even just wait, because we are going to stay here during the job. And then you'll just go sit at a table, either you guys by yourself or with the same contestant that you're sitting with. Please don't mix with or sit with somebody in addition to who you're not sitting with. And then when we end, we'll go outside, and Ms. Waldheim will take a picture of each one. Okay, that will be our plan. Make sure you get a picture of you guys. So, are we already streaming? Mr. Glenn,
yep.
now, do you guys have any questions for any of us? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Green will read the instructions and he will say something like, for this next question, you will need to write your answer on this paper. So he will specifically read that instruction when the question is asked. Or he'll say, for the next question, you'll need to use your map, which is in your folder. For the next question, you'll need to go to the mic and answer this question orally. Okay? So, okay. So all of you ready for the right on? Yes, ma'am. So in just a few minutes, Mrs. Waldheim is going to put us up, and we'll say a prayer, and then we'll get started for just a few minutes, okay? Still, it's 8:55, so we have 5 minutes. Anybody need to run to the restroom? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just about where
one. There you go. You got it.
A little sweet.
It was fun to be retired.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Like broken.
No, Jake Paul's fighting Mayweather. No. He's not fighting Mayweather. He's signing Ben Askren. Is like fighting Ben Askren. The curly little thing.
You offered Conor McGregor $50 million just to fight him.
He's fighting, but he's training his boy in Masvidal.
Yeah, he moved to like Nevada. He moved to like Nevada.
He knocks out a basketball player. And then he's the best in the world.
You should knock out a soccer player.
He knocks out a basketball player who's been boxing for 2 months, and then he knocks out another YouTuber, and he's supposed to be the best in the world. I don't think so.
Really knock out.
He knocked out a basketball player, and all he did was charge him, and he just really went with punches.
Some of the will be even like the first.
Oh. What did you just say?
Nothing makes you calmer. Africa, what
He's fighting Ben Askren. Askren's stuff. Like, he's just good on the ground. He can't straight. Christian Bussy?
Yeah, say.
Say?
Yeah, he went for halfway to the year.
Wait, where did he go?
Calvary.
Oh, that's who they were talking about.
Why did he go?
These girls who are used for Griffin Calvary, and I was talking to the other day, and you were talking about like kid jokes and stuff. But then this one is like a new kid, and they were like something, and I had no idea what you were talking about. And you're talking about Christians. Well, I don't know who they thought he was, but I didn't know that was Christian.
I made this Lacey's camera. I made it. She was like, "What's your name?" This new camera. And I said, "Camera." Oh, that's his name. Did she not call it camera?
Fine. Step up and speak into the mic. Make sure we can hear you. CJ, you do the same?
I am speaking into the mic.
Excellent job. CJ?
Check 1, 2.
Look at you. You've done it before. William.
Hello.
All right, Thomas, sing us a song.
Maybe a duet.
I don't know.
I gotta be able to hear you now. So get closer.
Thomas, just say your name.
Thomas.
Good.
I'll sing a song for you, Mr. Reed.
Will.
Yes, probably.
Hi.
Excellent. Okay. Now.
Yeah.
Good morning. I am Brandy Walton, St. Luke's 8th grade Georgia history teacher. I want to welcome teachers, administrators, parents, friends, and our students to our annual school-wide geography meeting. Thank you for logging in today to support 10 amazing blind participants. Some of them are sitting in front of you this morning as a result of performing well in their classroom geography bee by answering all 7 questions asked correctly. Others are participating as the result of performing well in our school tiebreaker session this month. It is an honor for you to be sitting on the stage this morning, and we would like to take a moment to congratulate you on this accomplishment. Our participants are Tony Stark, 6th grade, Connor Rogers, 7th grade, CJ Ball, 7th grade, William Brown, 7th grade, Will Reed, 7th grade, Matthew Hodney, 7th grade, Thomas Williams, 7th grade, Vincent Atkinson, 8th grade, William Randall, 8th grade, and Wyatt O'Lennick, 8th grade. We want to thank our volunteers today as well. At the judges' table, we would like to thank Miss Jennifer Parker, St. Luke's Lower School Principal, and Miss Jennifer Oliver, St. Luke's Upper School Principal. We would like to thank Mr. Green, our head of school, serving as our moderator. Before we begin today's competition, may we go to the Lord in prayer. Dear Lord, we come to you today in thanks for all of your many blessings. Thank you for this day, for the rain this week that washes away the old and brings in the new, for the beautiful sunshine today, and for the blessing of waking up this morning and having another day to allow your light to shine through us. Lord, I thank you most of all for each one of our lions that walk into our doors here at St. Luke each day. They are each a blessing, a paint canvas in the process of being completed that only you know what the finished masterpiece will look like. As you work on adding color and new details to each of these students' canvases participating today and in our school, I ask that you fill them with the knowledge they need to feel successful each day and paint a stroke of love and support around them to show them just how special they are. It is in your holy name that we pray. Amen. And now I turn it over to Mr. Green.
Welcome to the St. Luke School National Geographic GOB Final Competition. Each year, GOB empowers millions of students to be curious and knowledgeable global citizens. Today, we will determine our school champion, and that student will have the opportunity to advance to the next level of competition. The national champion wins a college scholarship from National Geographic and a prize check. Today's competition will consist of a final round and a championship round. Final round questions will reduce the number of contestants to 2. The 2 finalists will then compete in the championship round. In the final round, the contestant is eliminated after answering 2 questions incorrectly. I will begin each series of questions with the same student. If the student has been eliminated, questioning will begin with the next available student. After each student on stage, or each student seated, has responded to a question in the series, those who gave their second incorrect answer will be excused from the stage unless all are eliminated. If this happens, those students who gave their second incorrect answer during that series will continue to receive final round questions until 2 finalists and a 3rd place winner are determined. If only 1 student remains after a series of questions, that student automatically becomes one of the finalists and will be asked no more questions. Those students who gave their second incorrect answer during that series will continue to receive questions until the 2nd finalist and 3rd place winner are determined. The procedures will change for the championship round. I will announce those procedures at that time. Other rules remain the same as those that were followed in the preliminary competition. As a reminder, you will have 15 seconds to answer each question unless you have been told otherwise. And you must give your answer before the time limit is up. You may interrupt the final competition only twice to have either a question repeated or a word spelled. Also, remember to listen carefully to each question and use correct geographic terminology in your answers. For example, do not use Holland as a synonym for the country Netherlands, and do not use England for the country United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, as England is a political division. Give present-day names unless the question involves history, and other names will be correct in the context of the question. As the GOB is conducted in English, wherever possible, conventional English place names are used. Shortened forms of country names are acceptable, such as United Kingdom, Great Britain, or Britain, or United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. You will not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciations or spellings as long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. GOB questions follow the National Geographic Society policy of recognizing Europe and Asia as two continents. Oceania is considered a region rather than a continent and will not be accepted as a correct answer for the continent of Australia. In addition, the National Geographic recognizes 4 oceans: Arctic, Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific. All information is current at the time the GOB questions were finalized in September of 2019. The rulings of the judge are final. Good luck. All right, before we begin, wait till your parents are home. If they're not able to watch this live, they'll be able to sit down and watch it with you tonight when you get home. Relax, have fun, and congratulations for making it this far. The first set of questions is about the United States and will require oral answers. Each of you will answer a different question, and you will have 15 seconds to give me an answer. I will begin with Wyatt Lennon. Is Wyatt to stand and move to the microphone? All right, Wyatt, you're up. The Black Rock Desert is an arid region that was the location of a prehistoric lake north of Reno, in which present-day western state?
Arizona.
Am I supposed to let them know? I do let them know? Okay. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. Do I give him the answer? The answer is Nevada. Laredo, located on the Rio Grande, is a major inland port in which southern state?
Texas.
That is correct. Vincent. Plymouth Rock, where the pilgrims of the Mayflower are said to have set foot on American soil, is located near Cape Cod in which northeastern state?
Maryland.
Unfortunately, it's Massachusetts. Any of you ever seen Plymouth Rock? Yeah, it's really not that big at all. It's about,
It's like 20 feet underground, too.
yeah. The coldest day of my life, I was at Plymouth Rock. All right, Thomas. In 2018, Hurricane Michael strengthened in the Gulf of Mexico and made landfall near Panama City, in which southern state?
Florida.
That is correct. Matthew. The city of Bukarabik was known as Barrow until 2016. It is located in the north slope of Burrow and is the northernmost city of which state?
Minnesota.
Unfortunately, it is Alaska. Will. The Penobscot River is navigable from Penobscot Bay to Bangor and is the longest river located entirely in what New England state? Maine. William, close to 100 species of butterflies have been identified in the Great Dismal Swamp, a region dominated by forests and marshes on the border between Virginia and which other Atlantic state?
North Carolina.
Correct. CJ? Once the western terminus of the Northern Pacific Railroad, Tacoma is a major port and industrial city in which northwestern state?
Nevada.
Unfortunately, it is Washington. Connor. The Missouri River is commercially navigable from where it joins the Mississippi River upstream to Sioux City in which Midwestern state?
Missouri.
Unfortunately, it's Iowa. Got it. No, you're good, Tom. It's me. Camp David, a presidential retreat in Catucan Mountain Park. Let me say that again. Camp David, a presidential retreat in Catucan Mountain Park, is located in which eastern state that borders Delaware?
New Jersey.
Unfortunately, it's Maryland. To the handouts. The next question is called the GOB Impact Challenge question and is designed to test your critical thinking skills and your ability to apply geographic knowledge to real-world scenarios. You will receive a handout in photo with 3 answer choices. Each of you will answer the same multiple choice question by circling your answer on the handout. We will also project the answer choices for the audience. I will read the question twice, so you may not ask for a repeat. You will have 15 seconds to circle your answers. Keep your eyes on your own paper. When I call time, put down your markers and hold up your answers. It's in your folder. Now, they are to hold their answers in your direction. Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right, do you, everyone get, understand? Make it a little testing 10. Because when I was in school, I may have used the when in doubt, look about theory, and you don't want to do that here, especially.
No, turn it. You have a map to look at, and you're going to write your answer on a blank sheet with a black marker.
Everybody?
Answer? Sorry. Okay, I apologize.
It's the first page that we answered.
The picture page, right? The picture.
The first page.
There's a picture, yes. All right, I am ready to start question 11. I will read it twice. The critically endangered red wolf, pictured here as part of the National Geographic photo arc, was once widespread across much of the United States, but hunting and loss of habitat pushed the species to the brink of extinction. The last natural population lived in coastal Louisiana and Texas. A small number of red wolves were later introduced to eastern North Carolina, to which type of habitat where they were especially well suited: desert, tundra, or wetland. I will read the question again. The critically endangered red wolf, pictured here as part of the National Geographic photo ark, was once widespread across much of the United States, but hunting and loss of habitat pushed the species to the brink of extinction. The last natural population lived in coastal Louisiana and Texas. A small number of red wolves were later reintroduced to eastern North Carolina, to which type of habitat where they are especially well suited: desert, tundra, or wetland. Now, are y'all going around to check the answers? Pardon? White? If you will reveal your answer to Ms. Oliver.
Y'all can pull them off the folder, it's okay, I mean, just have to be pulled up.
All right, the correct answer is wetland. And I would like to congratulate Wyatt. You did a great job getting to this problem. Thank you so much for competing. And if you will, please step over here to the side. You can leave your things at the table. This is have a seat over there. Okay. Question 12.
We looked through this, get question 12 out, correct?
Pardon?
Do we go through this and get question 12 out, or?
It should be the next one. This is not the next
The
one.
next one's 22.
I don't know what's in their folder, so.
The next one's the continent of
He's
Africa.
gonna ask the questions are oral again.
This is back to oral. Got it. Okay. So you can close your phone. Next set of questions is about oceans and continents. And we'll require oral answers. By the way, none on that. Please remember that the National Geographic Society recognizes Europe and Asia as two continents. Oceania is considered a region rather than a continent, and it will not be accepted as an answer for the continent of Australia. In addition, the National Geographic Society recognizes 4 oceans: Arctic, Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific. Each of you will answer a different question, and you'll have 15 seconds to give me an answer. Thank you, William, for moving on to your spot. Your question is, the Marshall Islands and Solomon Islands are located in what ocean?
The Atlantic.
Unfortunately, that is Pacific. Vincent, Australia and which other continent lie entirely in the southern hemisphere?
Antarctica.
That's correct. Thomas, Lake Baikal in Siberia contains an estimated 1/5 of the world's liquid freshwater and has many endemic plant and animal species. On what continent is Lake Baikal located?
Asia.
That is correct. Which continent is home to the most speakers of Celtic languages, such as Welsh and Gaelic?
Europe.
That's correct. Well, Vancouver Island and Kodiak Island are located off the coast of which continent? That is correct. William, government-designated preserves have helped protect giant tortoises in the Seychelles, a country made up of over 100 islands located north of Madagascar, in which ocean?
Indian.
That's correct. CJ, coral bleaching occurs when coral reefs are under stress, often due to warmer than normal waters. One heavily impacted reef is the Great Barrier Reef, located off the coast of what continent?
Australia.
That is correct. Connor, the Drake Passage connects the Pacific Ocean with what other ocean?
The Indian Ocean.
Unfortunately, it is the Atlantic Ocean. So if you'll have a seat just for a moment, please. Antonio. Over the last half century, desertification has occurred across the semi-arid area. I'm going to start over again. Over the last half century, desertification has occurred across the semi-arid area known as the Sahel. On which continent is the Sahel located?
Africa.
That is correct. All right. Connor, thank you so much for competing today. And if you will, please have a seat over here. Thank you. folders and make sure it is numbered page 72.
It open, it's a map.
Okay, it's a map. So that should be your next page. The next question will test your map reading skills. Each of you will answer the same multiple choice question by circling your answer choice on the handout. We will also project it in the wall. This time, you will have 30 seconds to circle your answer. When I call time, put down your markers and hold up your answers. All right, does everyone have the map? All right. Use the map and scale provided and your own knowledge to answer this question. Which of the following African countries has an area most similar to that of South Africa? Algeria, Ethiopia, or Ghana? Use the map and scale provided and your own knowledge to answer this question. Which of the following African countries has an area most similar to that of South Africa? Algeria, Ethiopia, or Ghana? You have 30 seconds. All right, time. The judges will come to see your answer. All right. The correct answer is Ethiopia. And we would like to thank Matthew Hodley, Will Reed, C.J. Ball, and Tony Starr for participating in the competition today. Congratulations. If y'all will please have a seat over here. Down to 4. The remaining final round questions will require oral answers. Each of you will answer a different question. You'll have 15 seconds to answer the question. William? The Niger River Delta dominates the southeastern coast of what country that is divided into 36 states and the federal capital territory of Abuja?
Could you repeat the question?
The Niger River Delta dominates the southeastern coast of what country that is divided into 36 states and the federal capital territory of Abuja?
South Africa.
Unfortunately, it's Nigeria, so we'll have a seat. Listen. Give me a moment. Pronunciations. Recent water shortages in the city of Chennai and the state of Haryana highlight the challenges faced by what Asian country with highly stressed water supplies?
Mongolia.
Unfortunately, the answer is India. All right, Thomas. The Po River Valley, which includes the cities of Milan and Verona, is one of the most densely populated regions of what country?
Can you repeat the question?
The Po River Valley, which includes the cities of Milan and Verona, is one of the most densely populated regions of what country?
Portugal.
Fortunately, the answer is Italy. All right, in 2016, what country, the largest by area in South America, became the first on the continent to host the Olympic Games?
Brazil.
Brazil is correct. Now, if I'm sure of this, William has advanced on, and he answers no more questions into this round. Got it. Congratulations, William. You are in the clubhouse, as I say. All right, William, back to you. Yes, ma'am. They are concurring. May the odds be ever in your favor. Got a joke. You can tell when you have a live audience. Anything you can workshop.
I did tell one joke, and apparently Miss Waldheim liked it. The class didn't.
Okay. You want to give it here or?
No.
Okay, this is no.
Mr. Green, did you know a cheese factory blew up in France?
Say it again.
A cheese factory blew up in France? Yeah, there was like debris everywhere.
It's a good one. I got something for you to think about. You drive on a parkway and you park on a driveway. What's up with that? And just another one to blow your mind a little on Geography B Day. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. What's up with that? I don't get it. William, what's the story of your name? How did you get your name?
After William the Conqueror, when he invaded England in 1066.
Oh, very good. Vincent, step to the microphone. What's the story of your name?
I got my name from St. Vincent.
St. Vincent? Okay. Thomas, what's the story of your name?
That's
grandfather's name?
Your great-grandfather. Excellent. William, what's the story of your name?
It's my grandfather's name.
It's your grandfather's name. Good. I'm named after my father and my grandfather.
Are you a junior?
I'm a third, but we don't have the same middle name, and I go by my middle name. I guess it was confusing early on. My first name is Coy. You don't see a lot of Coys running around. And for years, I didn't really tell anybody what it was. It was very country sounding. If you've ever seen the show The Dukes of Hazzard, which was 40 years ago, about two country boys who drove through rural Georgia, and they were Bo and Luke Duke. But one year they had a contract dispute and would not return to the show. But the show was a hit, so they brought in two other actors, Coy and Vance. So then I was really a hit amongst my friends because my name was being used on a redneck country boy show in 1980. Took a lot of years for me to understand and be proud of my name. William, are you a YouTuber or a Netflix? If you got time to kill, you going to YouTube or Netflix?
Yeah.
Neither. You're going to read. Look at there.
No. Got Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Okay. Vincent, if you're holding your phone and you got time to kill, YouTube or Netflix? You don't have Netflix. So some other streaming? Say again? YouTube? What about you, Thomas? YouTube? William? Netflix? What's your favorite show on Netflix? Don't have one? What's the show that you're currently watching? You got a show that you're currently watching or binging?
WandaVision.
WandaVision? Yeah, my kids are watching that. I am binging Brooklyn Nine-Nine right now. Jake Peralta is becoming quite possibly one of my more favorite television characters.
Queen Latifah's supposed to be on her new police show on CBS, I think, something like that. Just surprising. She doesn't seem like the police crime investigator person.
Okay, the judges have an answer now. Excellent. All right. By the judges, Thomas, you are in the finals as well. Okay? Because you have missed only one question to this point. So the final will be between William and Thomas. But we do have to have at least another round between William and Vincent to determine third place. So we'll continue to go until one of them is eliminated. Correct? Just between those two. Just two of us. All right, yeah, you go to the microphone, man. We're going to do this quick. Rapid fire. All right, William. In 1956, what country on the Strait of Gibraltar gained its independence from France and regained possession of the city of Tangier?
Algeria?
Morocco. You said this is mine. Okay. Message. Busan and Incheon are cities located in what Asian country known for its technology supplies?
China?
South Korea. William. Good growing conditions near Bogota have helped what country become the world's second largest exporter of cut flowers?
Colombia?
That is correct. Vincent. Excuse me. The Nayang Corridor is a small stretch of coastline belonging to Bosnia and Herzegovina that separates the Dubrovnik region from the rest of what country? The Nayang Corridor is a small stretch of coastline belonging to Bosnia and Herzegovina that separates the Dubrovnik region from the rest of what country? Unfortunately, it's Croatia. So, congratulations to you, Vincent, you are fourth, and congratulations to you, William, you are third place. And y'all can come see over here. Oh, I did not continue there. I moved to the final round, the championship round questions, correct? Congratulations to our two finalists who now compete in the championship round. You will be completing with a clean slate. The championship round consists of 3 questions. I will ask both of you the same question at the same time, and you will have 15 seconds to write your answer. When I call time, you will put down your markers and hold up your answer. Then I will ask each of you in turn to read your answer out loud. I will wait to give the correct answer until both answers have been read. Whoever correctly answers the most questions in the set of 3 will be the school champion. As before, you will not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciations or spellings as long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. If there is a tie after the set of 3 questions, I will explain the tiebreaker procedure. I will read each question twice, so you may not ask for another repeat or spelling. Listen carefully before writing your answers. Okay, let me double check on this process. They are going to show the answers to you or to me? Okay.
They call them up and say.
They got to hold them up and say them to me. Got it. All right, so we understand. I'm going to read the question twice. You're going to have 15 seconds, and then I'm going to tell you both to give me the answer at the same time. Hold your answer up at the same time. Got it? Pardon? Got it. You keep your time. All right. Don't start the time until I read your question twice. Thank you. Question 1. The wreck of the last known slave ship to arrive in America was recently discovered near Mobile, a major seaport in what state that borders the Gulf of Mexico? The wreck of the last known slave ship to arrive in America was recently discovered near Mobile, a major seaport in what state that borders the Gulf of Mexico? 15 seconds. we would like to thank Mr. Brad Conkle for the production values that he's adding today. All right. Your answers, guys. Same time, Alabama, Alabama, and it is Alabama. William, do you have a marker?
Use the one across.
Yes, use that marker. So, no, just use the marker. It's harder for me to, I'm old, hard for me to see. All right, question 2. Checking my pronunciations. Teenager Greta Thunberg started a global movement bringing attention to climate change when she protested outside of her country's Parliament House, located in the Gumlastan district of what Swedish city? Teenager Greta Thunberg started a global movement bringing attention to climate change when she protested outside of her country's Parliament House, located in the Gumlastan district of what Swedish city? 15 seconds. Time. All right, guys, if you will, produce your answers. Stockholm and question mark. Always take a guess. Always. Okay, the correct answer is Stockholm. Ma'am? Thomas said Stockholm. Okay. We do continue on. Okay. Question 3. A National Geographic Pristine Seas expedition helped gather scientific data to support the creation of a marine protected area surrounding the Ascension Island. Ascension Island is located in the South Atlantic and is part of the overseas territory of what country? Again, a National Geographic Pristine Seas expedition helped gather scientific data to support the creation of a marine protected area surrounding Ascension Island. Ascension Island is located in the South Atlantic and is part of the overseas territory of what country? You have 15 seconds. Gentlemen, your answers. Argentina and South Africa. Those are both incorrect. The answer is the United Kingdom. Okay, give our judges a moment. Congratulations to both of you. Thomas, you answered the most. Congratulations to you. You are our champion for 2021. Thank you both for an excellent job. And to Mark Bond, say something profound.
Thomas, I'm super proud of you for answering all those hard questions, 50% that I could not answer, and I'd like to present you with this award. Good job.
Congratulations. Thomas, if you will, stand up and get a picture taken. You sure can. All right, William, if you'll come up, I'd like to give you a round of applause, please. Congratulations. All right, I'd like all of our contestants to please come back over here. If you will, please return to your spots. Ms. Waldheim has something that she's going to give to all of you. Once again, I want to thank you all for participating. I know that this has been more than a one-day process for you. And it was important for us to continue to do that. Ms. Waldheim is the driving force. She's been the impetus behind us continuing to have this in spite of the hurdles that are there. So if you will, please give her a round of applause. That you were able to get out of class this morning and have this competition and have it online so your parents can watch it and you can go home and watch it as well. Yes, we have a certificate for you. Please take care of it until you get home. Don't cry in your notebook. Tony Stark. Connor Rogers. CJ Ball. Our runner-up, William Brown. Will Reed. Matthew Hodney. Vincent Atkinson. Our third place winner, William Randall. Wyatt Olinick. And our champion, Thomas Williams. I'd like to also thank the judges, Mrs. Oliver and Mrs. Parker, for taking up their time this morning and helping to keep you straight. Wave to your family at home and to yourself later at home. Y'all have a great day. Thank you. And thank you to Mr. Cockrell for, once again, for his sound and production.